Hot 103, the hottest hit music station. Henry G here with you on a Sunday afternoon with special guest Lil Rob. Now, at what point did you realize the magnitude of your success?
Well, I just want to. Well, my best show was probably in L.A. That was, like 20 to 30,000 people in the crowd. Man, I rapped with Ice Cube and Paul Ball and I can't remember the lineup, man, but it was a big lineup, and it was a good thing, and they paid me to do it, but I gave all my money to this mariachi band to go up on stage with me so they could play, play for me, and and that was like the biggest show that I put together, and it was tight. I had a good time with it, and the people just just got up and screamed, and in the paper I was one of the best acts of the night. You know what I mean?
Right.
And that's what felt good. You know what I mean? To be able to do that and have my name known in that paper as the best act. You know what I mean? Of the night. So that was tight. You know what I mean?
Now, with everything that you've accomplished, not only in Chicano rap but in the music industry as a whole, what are you personally most proud of?
I mean, it's hard to say, man. I mean, because I know I've accomplished some things, man, and maybe I didn't go about them the right way. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? It didn't. I don't know. It's hard to explain, man. I wish I just did things differently. You know what I mean? When I had it, when I had things happening for me. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I'm happy that got a number 5 Billboard song, man, and Bring Out the Freak was number 11. But at the same time, you know what I mean? I'm kind of like down on it too, man, because I didn't take it and embrace it, man, and realize how lucky I was at the time when I had it like that. You know what I mean? So I mean, I'm proud of those accomplishments, man. But at the same time, I'm kind of like bummed out about it too, because I didn't do what I was supposed to be doing. You know what I mean?
Right.
And it's kind of I don't know, man. So I don't know if you get that, but it's kind of hard. I'm sure a lot of us, feel the same way about a lot of things. You know what I mean?
Right. What would you like to say to all your fans out here in Las Cruces that call in and request your music, have bought your albums, and have been down with you since back in the day?
Oh, no. I just want to let them know that I'm still here, and I remember them, you know what I mean? And you know what I mean? So I go from Las Cruces to El Paso, man. So, you know what I mean? I remember them. I'm not forgetting about nobody, man. Just remind them to stay in my corner and just realize what I'm trying to do. And I'm not forgetting about who I am or where I'm from or nothing like that. But just to let everybody know that the world is bigger than your town. And if you don't get it now, you're going to get it one day. You know what I mean? And we all grow up and we all start thinking a little bit different. And we all want to do something different. And there's nothing wrong with doing something different. You know what I mean? You don't got to follow the crowd all the time. You know what I mean?
Right.
Especially when you're trying to do something different, do something good. And there should be no problem with that. But the homeboy Lil Rob is right here, man. And I'm still here, and I'm still doing my thing. And we're going to get him again and put Chicanos on the map and get your homeboy Lil Rob back on the radio again and do a little bit Chicano style, dog. You know what I mean?
Right. Now, what are you working on now, and what are your goals at this point in your career?
Well, right now, man, I'm just working on I'm working on a new album right now. I have no clue what it's called. But I'm trying different things. I'm trying different ideas. And I got some dance music out there. You know what I mean? It's like the club kind of music. But I'm trying to add my own feel to it. You know what I mean? And not because that's what's hitting right now, just because I kind of like it. You know what I mean? And
right.
Not just because I'm trying to follow the crowd and do what they want to do, what they're doing. It's because I kind of like it. You know what I mean? And there's nothing wrong with kind of liking that. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because I go out and I party, and you know what I mean. They don't play summer nights at the club because everybody will walk off the dance floor because you really can't dance to it. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to make some up-tempo type beats that people can party to and dance to, and but still that kickback kind of cruising, feel good music too, neighborhood music always, man. But at the same time, just trying to get something that people can dance to.
Henry G here with you on a Sunday afternoon with special guest Lil Rob. We're going to wrap things up in a few minutes. First, though, here's Lil Rob, Neighborhood Music, Hot 103. Hot 103, the hottest hit music station. That was Neighborhood Music by Lil Rob. Henry G here with you with special guest Lil Rob. Now, you have the Oldie Collection that's out now. What type of feedback have you been getting from your fans from that?
Well, man, that's the thing, man. I did the Oldie Collection, and we put it out there, and you know what I mean? It's out there for people to bump, and people like it, but not enough to make it big time. You know what I mean? And I kind of want to take it to the next level. You know what I mean? It's cool. I mean, it's something that I did for the people, but it's not doing what it's supposed to be doing. So that's why, at the same time, like with this other kind of music that people can dance to. It's kind of that. I feel like that might be able to take it to another level. You know what I mean? Because the oldie thing is cool, but it's just not doing what it's supposed to be doing. There's not enough of us that enjoy that music. You know what I mean?
Right.
I mean, I get it. I like it. And all my homeboys like it, and everybody in the neighborhood likes it. But the people at the clubs, they ain't listening to that, and they ain't getting it, you know what I mean? And they ain't hearing us, you know what I mean? So, you know, I want to do my thing and keep it Chicano, man, but at the same time, you know what I mean, I'm still Chicano no matter what I do, you know what I mean? So, but just want to get it out there to a different audience, you know what I mean? To everybody, the whites, the blacks, to everybody, you know what I mean?
Right.
And, yeah, so and that's what we all got to do, you know what I mean? Just to, you know, just to become big, man. Otherwise, you're never going to see us on MTV and, you know, keeping up, you know what I mean?
Right. Now, what's the number one piece of advice that you'd give to any artist out there just starting and just trying to get their name out there?
Well, any advice from me, man, because I've seen people come and go, and the reason why they're not down with me no more, man, because they try to step on my toes, and that don't fly with me. So one time you make a mistake like that, you're out of my life, you know what I mean? So just don't step on nobody's toes. You don't know who you're talking to, and you know what I mean? The next kid, you know, coming up to you, that might be the baddest one, you know, coming out pretty soon. You don't even know that, so just treat everybody with respect in the same way that you want to be treated, and don't step on nobody's toes, and you should be all right, man. It's not just about the rap thing. It's about, you know, just being a good person in general. You know what I mean? And give nobody any bad things to say about you, you know, in any way, regardless. You know what I mean?
Right. So other than the album that you're working on, what else do you got going on? And is there any other areas of the music or entertainment industry that you'd like to become involved in?
Well, man, it's like, you know, I was doing the movie thing, you know what I mean, with Suspect Entertainment. Manny Jimenez from Suspect, man, he's a good homeboy of mine, and he gave me scripts to some movies and stuff like that, man. But, you know, me being that laid-back guy, and a little bit too laid-back, man, I canceled out on some things that I should have done, you know what I mean? there was some I had that Fast and Furious 5, I think it was, or 4, I think it was 4, I don't know. But even that, you know what I mean, I got called back for an audition thing, and I just kind of let it go by, man, and because I was too shy to do it, you know what I mean? And, you know, that's what I'm saying, like, if people have opportunities that are open for them, you know what I mean, to take, you know what I mean? And otherwise you sit back and regret it, kind of like I am with certain things in my life that I've, you know, passed on, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And and I'm not going to sit here and be like, you know, yeah, I made all the right moves and my life is perfect, you know what I mean? Because people got to know the real deal, you know what I mean?
Talk a little bit about Chicano rap in general and what it's meant to you to be such a big part of it.
Well, I can say it right now, man, that I'm glad there was a section of Chicano rap that put me on a, you know, kind of like a pedestal, man, and made me like, you know, everyone was bumping Chicano rap, because if it was just rap, then I'd be lost in a mix of everybody else doing their thing, you know what I mean? And you probably never even hear me, you know what I mean? Right. So, I think that there's a section called Chicano rap, because that gave me a place to be at, you know what I mean? Right. Otherwise, I'd be lost up in the mix somewhere, man, and I ain't trying to do that. But they know it's Chicano rap, man, but it's just also just rap, you know what I mean? Right. Just rap, you know what I mean? Right.
Now, looking forward, what's the number one thing you'd like to see change with Chicano rap?
Just the whole, just the whole hate now, whatever side you're from, you know what I mean? Just, you know what I mean? People like think they just, they give too much attention to that, you know what I mean, and where they're from, and you know what I mean. It doesn't matter where we're from, dog. We're all going through these same struggles. I mean, just talk about the struggles and talk about what's really, you know, what's really important, and not what side we're from. You know what I mean? Right. And that's what it is to me, anyways. You know what I mean? Because I don't care where no one's from. There's too much of that. Like, our side is the best side, so whatever. You know what I mean? I just don't. You know what I mean? I listen to it now. Maybe back in the days that would have sounded cool to me, but it don't sound cool to me no more, you know what I mean?
Lil Rob, thank you so much for your time and being part of On a Sunday Afternoon. Go ahead and pick one of your songs and introduce it to all of your fans out here in Las Cruces.
It's about to be summertime, man, so, so if you feel good like I feel good, then I want y'all to help me out. Yeah, and bump it, because there ain't nothing like them summer nights. That's what's happening right now, man, just chilling out, having a little tequila, the homeboy Carlos right here, and, that's it, man. Just chilling, man, because ain't nothing like them summer nights. So go ahead and bump it, doggy.